Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to Stretford Paddock. I am Adam McCullough, and this is another video of 3 Ten Hag transfer targets. This time, we're looking at his top 3 potential midfield signings. Yes, Ten Hag's top 3 midfield transfer targets right here on Stretford Paddock. Remember, get your thoughts in the comments below as well, and let us know who you would like to see signed by Ten Hag this summer. But let's get stuck into this top 3. In at number 1, now there's a common theme with all of these. There's always a Dutchman or someone that's played for Ajax, and it's no different here. Frankie de Jong has been linked with a move to Manchester United, 24 years old. He's Dutch. He's playing for Barcelona at the minute, but he did come through in Ten Hag's Ajax side at centre-back, showcasing his defensive ability. Before moving into midfield, he's very, very flexible, tactical nous in abundance as well. He was the nucleus of Ajax's 18-19 season. Do you remember that season when they got to the Champions League semi-final with the likes of course, Donny van der Beek and all that in tow? He was a big, big part of that team. Now, he was transferred to Barcelona for £77.4 million, the most expensive Ajax player ever sold. United were interested in then too, and United are still interested now with their reports that de Jong could potentially be leaving Barcelona. He was once subbed this season as well, left the pitch looking very unhappy, which obviously amped up the rumours even further as well. He has featured prominently in his time at Barcelona though, but it has been a little bit underwhelming. He can play centre mid, holding midfield as well, as a little bit more defensively too, but we know he has now settled in that midfield area. He's a pure centre mid, capable of doing the defensive work, progressing the ball himself, utilising his natural passing ability as well, and he is even in the past drawn linked to Beckenbauer. They say he has the Barcelona DNA. Mark Overmars says with his talent, he could become a Xavi or Iniesta. Xavi says he is able to dominate the game. He sees it easily and doesn't lose the ball. He also makes sacrifices to work defensively. It sounds exactly like what Man United need in their midfield right now. Imagine how good Bruno Fernandes or Donny van der Beek or someone like that could have it with someone doing the defensive work behind them that can actually do it. So with the emergence of some younger players at Barcelona, the Pedris, the Javis, it's now thrown his future into doubt. And this is where Manchester United are coming in. And the links will obviously emerge there because we've got Ten Hag. Ten Hag knows how to get the best of him because of his time at Ajax. So will de Jong become a world-beater under Ten Hag at Manchester United? Who knows? Who knows? There's talk about a potential deal for between 50 to 65 million pounds. Barcelona are believed to be rumoured to be willing to sell for the right price as well. But we hear this talk about a lot of players, don't we? And sometimes these moves don't materialise. And if we also look at it, he's probably one of the more expensive midfield targets that we have. So a lot will depend on other positions in the team. But this is an area of our team that we really, really do need to invest in. I'd be all for this signing. Another signing that I'd be all for is Aurélien Tchouameni. He's 22 years old, from France, playing for Monaco at the minute. He came through at Bordeaux. Absolute phenomenal midfielder. Now he's being linked with a whole host of clubs. We've heard him linked with Liverpool more recently as well. And when I saw that, I thought it'd just be typical of them to go snap him up because their recruitment's been spot on in recent seasons. And Man United needs to start doing this, cleaning up some of the best young talents about. And Aurélien Tchouameni ticks those boxes. After his breakout season at Monaco, he has become one of the hottest young midfield prospects in Europe, broken into the France squad this year as well, and hasn't missed a league game through injury this season, playing in 33 games. That's what we like to hear, isn't it? Tall, strong, good with the ball at his feet, happy to engage in midfield battles as well as giving the ball on to players in the team. He can be playing as a 6 or as an 8. He has a defensive presence and can play the lone pivot as well. How long have we been crying out for that? McTominay and Fred have to play there every week. It'd be nice if we could just have one person to do it. Well, could Tchouameni be that guy under Erik Ten Hag? His ability to win and recycle possession is obviously impressive. And he also will be, I think he could be coached properly into a high-pressing team as well, like we'll probably see under Erik Ten Hag. So for me, he would be top of the list because of the age profile, because of the price that you'd probably get him at. He's believed to be valued at around £36 million. You know, you could potentially get him for around £50 to £60 million. Still a lot of money, but at the age and with the potential, probably worth it. Now, in at number 3, Declan Rice, West Ham's Declan Rice, 23 years old, Englishman, been linked with the club for an awfully long time. I mean, a few years ago, I remember thinking, why is he being linked with Manchester United? And why is he being linked with Manchester United for 80, 100 million pounds? I just didn't see it then. Now, I have been proven wrong in that time. I believe he's obviously a fantastic player. He's won me over a little bit. But I still have those reservations on whether he's worth that money. You know, the £100 million, especially when we speak about the likes of Tchouaméni, the likes of De Jong potentially being available for half that price. Would you spend that on Declan Rice? We're hearing talk about a new deal being offered to him by West Ham as well for 6, 7, 8-year contract. If he signs that, he'd be an absolute madman. But he might have the same agent as Harry Kane. So stranger things have happened. Look, he broke into the West Ham side an awfully long time ago. He can play as a 6. He can play as an 8. He's become more of an 8 this season because he's been pushing up the field an awful lot and he's had a little bit more defensive cover. But he can do both quite comfortably. Intelligent movement off the ball, intelligence on the ball, keeps it simple, wins balls back. He's a very, very good midfielder. He would improve Manchester United's team an awful, awful lot. But he'll have a whole host of clubs after him. Chelsea might still be interested in him. Man City might be interested in him eventually. And if that happens, Man United will find themselves with big competition. But West Ham are also going to want big money. And I think that puts Manchester United a little bit out of the frame because you can see Ten Hag going, wow, I can get 3 players for that price. Let's go and get some of those ones. And I actually don't think we would be that wrong to go out and get a Tchouaméni or Frenkie de Jong instead. Having said that, though, I'd love Declan Rice at Manchester United if money wasn't an issue because he's absolute quality. Ranks in the 93rd percentile in both progressive carries per 90 and pass completion percentage per 90 as well. His intelligence in defensive positions is exemplified by his high interception per 90 rate as well, and relatively low tackles per 90. He looks like the perfect midfield backstop, but will he end up at Manchester United? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you like and comment and sharing and subscribing. Give us all your thoughts on the 3 midfield transfer targets we have discussed here today. And until next time, I've been Adam McCullough. This has been Stretford Paddock. We're out of here.